I'm at 2709 Majestic Oaks Court. That is in Beavercreek, Ohio, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. Now, we're looking for any structural issues, root intrusion, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. The access point is a PVC stack on the center right of the basement. It's in the unfinished part of the basement, and it's about the center of the house, front to back. And so we'll show you here where the access is. And I expect, based off the age of the house, for this to be PVC all the way out. There's the clean out, and that is towards the front. You can see the sump pump there. And here is the access. They've already done all the flow testing of the fixtures and everything. The whole house inspection has been completed, and so if there's any water, it should we should be able to highlight any kind of bellies or anything like that also, since all that water was run. This is probably the Y-end for the floor drains and or the basement bathroom there to the right. Should go straight out the front based off of the placement. There's a manhole right in front of the driveway. We're wiring into the main line and going should have been going from right to left across the basement floor, and it looks like we just turned left to go out the front of the house. And there is what looks like a tie-in, probably that may be that downstairs bathroom. Based on the footage and how far across the basement it would have gone. So far the line looks really good. And there is what looks to be a clean out in the floor. I could stop and mark that on the way back. But we'll see how things goes. About 49 to 50 feet there. Those usually are right before they exit the house, and then, or it could be outside. This is changing over now to SDR pipe, this is SDR 35. It is still PVC. It's just slightly different. They use a different rating system. The white stuff in the house is Schedule 40, and then the stuff outside is called SDR 35. It's just one's a ratio of pipe thickness, and the other one is just another. They're two different ratings. I really never understood why they had to have two. This usually indicates exterior pipe. Okay, and then it looks like there is another clean out right here, and it's dropping down. And this, a lot of times those indicate where the municipality, where they would take responsibility. What I'm going to do now is after going through all those bends and turns, I'm having a little bit of trouble pushing, so I'm going to see if I can run some water in this downstairs bathroom. We'll be able to witness flow, and then hopefully it'll help kind of carry the camera a little further. If needed, I can make a move to one of the other clean outs, but hopefully we can get just a little bit further, and we'll be able to get to that main and inspect the whole line. So I'm going to pause the video for 1 second so I can go turn that water on. Okay, we're running some water now, and I did find the clean out in the front pantry. If you came down the steps into the basement and you look to the right, there's a door that goes back into some storage area, and there is a floor clean out right before it exits the house. So if we need to, we could just make a quick move over there and be able to get a little bit straighter shot and remove some of the turns that it took before it exited the house. Which is kind of, it happens. You make a bunch of turns, and then this is all by pushing. And so when you're trying to push and the rod is going in multiple different directions as you push it, basically dissipates all your force in the wrong direction. And there we go, got a little bit of help there. That's what we were looking for. And we get to witness how well the water moves down the line, and would highlight any of the bellies or anything. So far this line looks great. You can tell we dropped, or we're in the process of dropping. If you look at the bottom left hand corner, it's sitting at a 28-degree pitch, so that angle's pretty good to help the water flow faster and also help my camera at this point. And there we go. We have reached the main. So you can see the stuff sitting there and the water flowing by. This is out in the street, and so we have made it all the way to the main, which is good. I didn't see any issues whatsoever. The line looked great. So we're going to pull back and look for anything else as we go. But I saw all the joints looked nice and tight. Didn't see any buildup of any water, which means not even any bellies. Sometimes you'll find those just from settling. They're really common, especially minor bellies. They're just sections where the pipe dropped just a little bit, and it usually happens right after installation. But there were no bellies. Yeah, no problems at all that I could see. So we'll keep checking as we pull back. Through that 90-degree drop there. And there was the outside clean out. So there's definitely a lot of access points here. You have an outside clean out, and then you have an inside clean out also. I don't know if the outside clean out is visible, but the inside clean out definitely was. This is how you wish all of these went. Didn't see anything of any concern at all. Like I said, the water is escaping nice and smooth. Not even enough buildup to cover the camera lens, which is only about a half an inch off the bottom of the pipe, even with the water running. Which means the line has great pitch and the water is escaping quickly. And that, I think, is where the bathroom's coming in, right there. You can see a little bit of water flowing through. And so as you can see, we pulled back out of the clean out and we're back in the drum. So, as I mentioned before, the line looked great. I didn't see any issues, anything of any concern. We wish that we really do wish that all the lines look like that. Not even any bellies are settling at all. So, nothing really to report. The line looked great. And so the only, a couple of the branches that we couldn't get into, obviously we can't turn the camera the way we want to. But they've flow tested all those other branches, and the main line going all the way out, the 115 feet all the way to the main, all looked great. And so that'll end the inspection at 2709 Majestic Oaks Court in Beavercreek, Ohio.